everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. You probably see a little pattern going here with my videos with vegetables. I am hungry for vegetables and today I'm going to make some fried green tomatoes. The recipe is in my cookbook. It's on page 26 and 27. See how luscious those are? Doug and I both love fried green tomatoes. We love them as an appetizer with some ranch dressing, or we just love them served with a meal. And today I'm going to make fried green tomatoes and put some broiled shrimp in the oven and broil them, or put some shrimp in the oven and broil them in the oven. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm starting out with 3 small tomatoes. I found these at the grocery store, and this will be just enough for me and Doug. I know it doesn't sound like much, but it will be by the time I get it made. I'm going to use some salt. You can put some pepper if you want to on them. I'm going to use some buttermilk, about a half a cup of buttermilk for these 3 tomatoes. And I'm going to sift some white lily self-rising flour to dredge my green tomatoes in. Now I love the self-rising flour when I fry green tomatoes because it makes more crust, and so I love that. So let's get busy and fry these green tomatoes. I have taken some shrimp out of the freezer and I have them thawing in some cold water. It won't take long to do that, and while we're waiting for the shrimp to thaw, then I'm just going to cut our tomatoes up. And I just like to cut the ends off, and actually I don't want to waste any of this tomato, so I'm just going to do it like this rather than cut a big slab or a big piece off, and then I'll just cut that little end off right there. So I'm just going to slice the tomatoes very thin. Now some people, they'll cube theirs, but I like the rounds. That's how Mama did it, and so that's how I'm doing it as well. So again, I'm just going to take this little stem end out of the tomato. I'm going to cut that off and cut this up. See, I told you 3 tomatoes makes a lot of fried tomatoes, and these are small tomatoes. So we're going to have plenty to eat tonight, and it's going to be so good. Actually 2 might be enough, but I'll go ahead and do all 3 because I know that Doug and I both love these. So just getting them ready to fry. And my grease is not hot yet, so in fact I haven't even turned it on. It's not quite time to do that. So I'm just cutting this up, and now I'm going to just put some salt on it like this. And like I said, you can put some pepper if you want to put some pepper. You can do that. I'm going to turn these over real quickly and salt the other side. Okay, now I have that salted. I'm going to transfer these over onto this little, actually it's a pizza pan, but it works really well for what I want to do with these tomatoes. So I'm just placing our tomatoes on this little pizza pan as quickly as I can. I'm going to move our cutting board, and now I'm going to put a little bit of buttermilk on this and let them sit for a few minutes. And then when our grease gets hot and it gets time to fry the tomatoes, we'll just dip them in flour. So I'm just going to put a little bit of buttermilk around like that, and then I'll just kind of coat each one. See how simple this is? A lot of times Doug will fry ours out in the Cajun fryer, but tonight I'm just going to fry these in a skillet inside the house. So now I'm going to work on our shrimp, and when it gets time to fry the tomatoes, I'll be back. Okay, I have washed and thawed our shrimp. I have 12 shrimp here with the tails on, and I'm going to leave those on there. And I'm going to add some salt and some garlic powder, just a little bit of garlic powder. Stir that around, just like that. And I'm going to broil all of these. Doug's outside. He's not real hungry tonight, and I'm not real hungry, but we certainly want to enjoy these fried green tomatoes. So now I have 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, that good fresh lemon juice that I froze, and about probably maybe 3 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just going to dip my shrimp in the lemon juice and butter, and I'm going to place them on this pan that I have lined with foil. So I'm just going to place our shrimp like that. And I've got our oven turned on to broil. Let me put these in here real quickly. Have to kind of work fast when you're working with a meal like this, because you want it to kind of all come off at the same time, so it'll be hot and delicious. Now, after I have broiled these on one side for about 3.5 to 4 minutes, then I'm going to baste them with a little brush that I have here, and then I'll turn them over and baste them and broil them on the other side for the same amount of time, and they'll be done. So, and this is the little brush that I'll be using to do that with. So now I'm going to take this glove off because I've been working with seafood, and it would be fine probably, but I'm going to take it off anyway. And let me grab our tomatoes, and I'm just going to show you how I'm going to do this, and then when our grease gets hot, I'm going to drop the tomatoes in the grease, and we'll fry those, and I'll bring you in and show you how that is progressing. But I've got some flour, some white lily self-rising flour, and I'm just going to put them in and just dredge them like that. And then when the grease gets hot, I'm just going to drop them in and fry them, and then I'll turn them over. And when they get done, I like to drain mine in a colander. I like to kind of stand them up, and I'll show you how I do that as well. So I'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, our tomatoes are just about ready to turn. So I'm going to use this little a set of tongs that I have here, and I'm going to turn the tomatoes. Look at that, how they're browning. Oh, that's going to be so delicious. Oh my goodness. Doug's outside on the back porch while I'm cooking and filming this, and he's going to be so surprised when he comes in and this is going to be all ready. Look at that. That's going to be so good. Let me tell you about this skillet that I have here. It's a 12-inch cast iron skillet, and we gave Carolyn James a cast iron grill for Christmas, not knowing that they already had one. So I exchanged it, and I got this 12-inch skillet. Well, we haven't seen them since Christmas, and it's going to be a few weeks before we'll see them again. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to use this skillet, and I'm going to season it for them, because let me tell you, that's how you season cast iron. You season it by using it. So I'm just frying tomatoes in it tonight, and I fried some chicken tenders, and I cooked a steak in it the other night. So it's just going real well, the seasoning off the skillet. So let me check on our shrimp over here. Let me come over here and see how we're doing. Oh, those are looking good. So we'll just let those continue to broil. And I'll be back when our tomatoes get done. Okay, our tomatoes are done, and I am ready to start taking them off. And let me show you how I like to do it. I like to stand mine up in the colander so that grease can kind of run down. Have to do this quickly, but I just kind of turn them up on this side like that. Okay, Our shrimp are done. Our fried green tomatoes are done. All that we need is a glass of sweet tea and a hungry husband, and we'll be ready to eat. Okay, friends, I hope you enjoyed our video today. I felt like I was running around in circles. So I hope you do enjoy it, and I hope it turns out well. If you've never tried to fry green tomatoes and cook broiled shrimp and operate a camera at the same time, then I don't recommend it. It got pretty hairy in here for a few minutes, but nonetheless, I love you. Doug and I have already eaten. I was so tired and frazzled when I got through with that, I had to just sit down and eat. But I've got things cleaned up and I'm ready to go sit down and rest a while. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching my videos. Don't forget to share our videos and to like our page and our videos. And I'll see you again really, really soon.